In June we visited one of Germany's most popular tourist destinations, the city of Heidelberg, which is located in the southwest of Germany and well known for the castle and its reputable university from the 14th century. 12 million tourists invade the town every year, so I found it to be overcrowded, especially in the afternoon, but if you want to visit Heidelberg regardless of the crowds, I have several recommendations. For breakfast, we went to a patisserie called the Macaronerie, and there we had a chocolate eclair and a pistachio raspberry tart as well as some macarons. Everything was really delicious. Then we visited the students' prison of the university, in which students were incarcerated from the 18th century to 1914 for minor offenses like disturbing the peace. The walls of the prison are covered in writings and paintings by those students. The ticket includes also the admission to the University Museum and the Alte Aula, the old assembly hall, which is nowadays used for festivities, speeches and concerts. This is the Old Bridge of Heidelberg, also known as Karl Theodor Bridge, built in the 18th century. We walked on the old bridge that connects the two sides of the beautiful Neckar River to get to the Schlangenweg or Snake Path, called after its winding nature that leads to the Philosopher's Path. Be prepared that it can be quite hot in summer. We had about 32 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit, even though it was a bit cooler in the shade of the Snake Path. The most beautiful spot in Heidelberg, in my opinion, is a viewpoint on that way, with benches providing a peaceful atmosphere far from the crowds. There are several nice viewpoints on the Philosopher's Path, even though it was a bit exhausting, especially in the heat. After our hike, we decided to take the funicular railway to the Königsstuhl Hill, and this is something I would not recommend. It took us 1.5 hours to get to the highest point, due to the crowds and the operation times. Everything for a more or less mediocre view. This is a view, by the way. Yeah. And then we were stupid because we decided to walk back instead of waiting for the railway back, and this took almost the same time. On our walk back, we went to the castle, which Heidelberg is also famous for. The castle is an intermediate station on the funicular railway, but it is no problem to walk up there if you are in a good condition. If you have problems with walking, on the other hand, it might be worth it to take the railway at least to see the castle. It was built in the 13th century, destroyed and rebuilt several times, now leaving a ruin that contains the German Pharmacy Museum. You can also visit there. If you plan to eat out in Heidelberg, you should go at lunchtime or after 6 p.m, because the better restaurants open later on. But we were hungry, so we decided to eat before 6, and we had typical dishes like Oberster, a German cream cheese, as appetizer, and Maultaschen as well as fried sausage with dumpling as main course. The sausage was okay and well seasoned, but the dumpling tasted mediocre and lacked salt. To sum it all up, I can recommend the castle, the bridge, as well as the Philosopher's Path, but I would try to avoid the railway the next time I visit Heidelberg, as well as eating out before 6 p.m.